movement counts. As I'm getting in the vehicle, I'm putting on the seatbelt. I'm locking the door. These are elements you must execute. I'm framing the rear window in the mirror. So when I'm driving, I can look up and my tester can see me looking. My instructor can see me looking. I'm looking straight ahead. I'm adjusting my mirror. So when I look, I can see to the side. And if I need to look over my shoulder to the right to check my blind spot, I just did that. You'll lose points. I can look over my left shoulder to check my blind spot. You will lose points. Everything is based on points in life, getting a good evaluation, making it to the league, and passing your tests. Today, I'm going to show you what you need to do to execute properly. And it is serious. So we are driving, we are looking, I'm in a very busy parking lot, and every movement is important. This person is fixing his flat tire. You have to know skills. As you see me looking around, I'm not looking for people, I'm looking for the environment. And when you're learning to drive, the environment counts. As you can see, it's really sunny, so I want to be careful. And then I have a stop sign. If you want to fail your test, you have to look, you've got to stop. Now I move forward. It's called showing the car. I'm going to come out in the nearest lane, and then I'm set. I'm going straight. My nearest lane would have been making a right turn. So now we're getting ready to get on the Gratiot thoroughfare. We want to maintain good speed. We want to be safe. Keep space. As I go through these elements in this master class, this will help you manifest good driving, because this is why you're here. This is why I'm here, to help you learn how to drive. Let's get right into it. We have payment markings, and on your driving test, on your knowledge test, these markings give you indications. The white line to the right is called the edge line. It's always to the right. Here in the United States, the white line is always to the right. RIGHT. So let's take a moment and look at this. What do you observe? You observe a car ahead of me. 1001, 1002, 1003. I am 3 seconds away. This is my following distance. I'm safe. I'm consistent. This is called your space cushion, to allow you to effectively make a lane change, to cover your brake. If a kid runs out, there's debris on the ground. No matter what your driving environment, you must always keep space. SPACE. So we're smooth, we're consistent, and we have to take our time, because as we go through the Gratiot thoroughfare, we're going to be getting into the Mount Clemens trap. You're probably saying, what are you talking about? All downtown areas have traps, dead ends, pedestrians, parallel parking traps that fail hundreds, if not thousands of students. If you look in your DMV handbook, parallel parking is a required skill in most states in the United States. Now, in Illinois, they're not requiring parallel park, but we are not in Illinois. We must master this. Now we're in the cityscape. We're taking our time. The speed limit is 35. I'm right at 35. And if you consistently drive 10 or more over the limit, that is an automatic failure. In the road skills report, you won't fail if you make a quick acceleration maneuver to get out of someone's way. You will fail if you have extended fast driving. We're not trying to do fast driving. We're trying to stay consistent. And you can tell from the movement, we're consistent. Now let's make a lane change. Mirror, turn signal, blind spot. I just checked my mirror. You have to be able to do that. And speaking of sunlight, we can put down our visor to protect our eyes, because our eyes are the most important thing. Now we're coming up and we want to see the rear of the tires on the ground. All your instructors should be teaching you this. It is so vital that your mom, your dad, your older sister, brother, uncle help you pass your test. And as a state certified driving instructor, I'm going live daily to show you in the car driving, to show you in the virtual classroom the elements you need. So we're going to continue and have good speed control. Now we're on the one way. How can we tell? Signs are facing us. Traffic is going in one direction. Many downtown areas, downtown Manhattan, downtown Houston, Texas, downtown Detroit, Michigan, downtown Toronto, have one ways to get traffic in and out of downtown areas. And I'm squeezing my brake. We're getting a little bit close. I did threshold braking, and I'm just trying to take my time and not rear end someone. And it happens. You have to keep good speed and good space. What is your purpose? What is your intentionality? This is a tutorial to help you pass your test. How do we find our following distance? 1001, 1002, 1003. I'm 3 seconds from this burgundy vehicle. You find your following distance by picking a stationary object. New drivers, new scholars. This is built for you to watch from beginning, middle, and end to learn how to pass your knowledge test, to learn how to drive. It's my pleasure to explain this to you, to keep good space, to take time. And what I want to do is change lanes to the left. I don't like being in this position. I want to keep good space. We now have an open lane, L-A-N-E. We're going to keep moving. And here it is. Construction, cars, anxiety, but gradual exposure. We're just going to squeeze our brake. I'm looking left, middle, and right. Left, middle, and right. It's a lot of vehicles here. And if you think I'm pretending, you're dead wrong. I'm concerned because someone could cut across. Someone's not paying attention. Whenever you see construction, the color of the sign is orange. You have to know this for your state examination. You need to know this when you drive and take your driving test. We want to be about 45 miles an hour, and we're at 45 miles an hour. You guys know my voice by now. You know when I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm tired. We're back into the routine of being on the road, teaching people how to drive, how to stay consistent, and how to learn. We are consistent with our speed about 45 miles an hour. We're smooth. You want to start learning to drive smooth. How do you learn this? You watch your mom. You watch your dad. Okay? It's from the cradle to the back seat. You've been watching your mom and dad ever since you were born. Whenever you stop, you want to look around. You'll see the car behind me, the car to the left, the car to the right. You won't lose points by not looking, but you show increased awareness. I want to be better than last year. I want to be better than 45 days ago. When I take the time to go live, I want to show you every nuance so you're prepared. Like the sun is playing with our eyes a little bit. It might be difficult for you to see. So I have the glasses on. Now I'm keeping my space, taking my time. You can see the car behind me. I'm moving with the flow of the traffic. You get a chance to see an inside view, me checking traffic, see me looking left, checking the mirror, checking to the right. Ooh, there was a car to my blind spot. See, I looked. And I want to show you this. Okay, it's a truck coming up. You have to look around. And the road tester may say, hey, I need you to make a lane change to the left or right. You have to check your blind spot. And you do this by looking over your shoulder and checking the area near your rear back door. I had a parent contact me yesterday. I saw one of your videos. I saw driving with Myles. My daughter wants to take driver's ed. I said, hey, let's get her going. And it's about building community. I'm maintaining good speed. I want to be smooth. I see this larger vehicle ahead of me. I'm going to take my time. Something's going on. Okay, there's a big truck up there. But I'm not panicking. Don't panic when you drive. Downtown Detroit, downtown Manhattan, New York, downtown Houston, Texas. Keep good speed, keep good space. We don't have to rush. And when you're driving with me or look at these tutorials, relax and enjoy this, because I'm enjoying creating this content for you. Ultimately, the goal is to have you pass. Okay, I'm going to get over one lane to the left. You see how smooth that was? That's what I need you to do and execute through a slight lane change, right? Through manifesting good driving skills. Now, we talked about this in my online class yesterday. You see the blue big truck? There are 4 blind spots. Left side of the truck, right side of the truck, in front of the truck, and behind the truck. 187. So we want to keep moving. We're now in the no zone. Left side, right side, front, and back. We want to keep moving in and out of that zone. That's a huge truck. Man, you hear it. Okay. We're in the left lane. We're allowed 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 lanes on the Gresham thoroughfare. We're all moving in one direction. This could be a stale green light. We don't know how long it's been green. We want to maintain good control. The gray truck is moving faster than everyone else. Could upset the flow. Well, what do you mean? They could run a light. They could sideswipe. They could tailgate. You need to be picking this up in your... Oh, there was an accident. Rear end collision. Ooh. Not paying attention. Man. I love this because it's real. I will never lie to you guys. I always want to keep it real. Okay, now we're in a shopping area. Chili's, King of Burgers, Chick-fil-A, okay, McDonald's. You see this traffic backing up? I'm squeezing my brake real easy. I do not want to be rear-ended. And whenever you're slowing down, what do you need to do? I need to see you looking out of your back window. Is the person going to slow down? Are they going to rear-end me? What is going to happen? There's this big truck again. That thing is huge. Oh my God. There's nothing we can do, but I want to accelerate. I'm showing you what you need to do. Accelerate out of that no zone. Okay. Slow and steady wins the race. Now we're going to turn on our left turn signal. And we're just going to take our time. Now, it's a double left turn entry lane onto I-94 West. This is basically a zipper merge, okay, where the left lane will end. We can either get in early or late. Oh, there's a backup. We're okay for time. Now, I'm going to show you as long as we can get through. I'm wondering, is there an accident? What's going on? But we're fine for time. I don't have to stress. But I am concerned, and I'm glad you're seeing this because this is real life again. So we're just going to take our time, be patient. There are more than 250,000 people who drive on the I-94. It's probably over 350,000. So we're just going to keep moving and be patient. And we're going to move up slowly. And what I like to do is just take my time to this approach. If you were driving with me, I would say just take your time. I want to reaffirm you because I don't think a lot of you truly understand the environment that we're dealing with right now. It says I-94 West detour. So we are adjusting for traffic. We've got gasoline. Our phone is charged. In case we have to call and communicate to our boss, listen, I am running late. It's okay. It's okay, Mr. Myles. Thank you for letting me know. And that's communication. That's called being a responsible adult. Driving does not make you an adult. I want you to know this. Wherever you're watching this in the world, I have to drive to get to work. I could ride a bike, but it would take too long. I could walk, but it would take too long. I could do an e-scooter, but it would take too long. Driving is the best method. You can see the vehicle behind me. And sometimes we have stop and go traffic. We have cars from Michigan. We have cars from Connecticut. We have cars from New York. We have cars from Wisconsin. So we are just taking our time, taking a breath, because patience will be tested. And on your test, you'll have to practice getting on the expressway, getting off the expressway. And from your comments, more and more you're commenting, my test is tomorrow. I saw your tutorial. Can you give me some pointers? In this traffic, leave space. You see how I'm increasing my following distance? And that's what I want to do. It's a beautiful orange car to our left. And being patient is a learned skill. It looks like it could be an accident. I see either construction or law enforcement. So, yep, I see a red siren. I do see traffic moving. So, and we talked about this in class yesterday, the solid white lines. They discourage you from passing. So if you cut that solid white line and hit a car, it is your fault. But people do this. Michigan, New York, Ohio. It varies. You need to look up those guidelines. You see the orange car to the left. There's another car to my left. I see the state police. I am taking my time. It's not a race. None of us are right or wrong. I'm going to let the gray vehicle go, and it's all good. Just being patient. Yes, there is definitely a huge accident. So what do we do in this case? Number one, we don't panic. Number two, we are assessing the situation. Could be debris on the ground. Could be a rear end collision. There are three major things that can happen. A side swipe. This is where you're riding beside a car and they hit you. Side swipe. To the side of you. Your door, your fender. The next one is a rear end collision. Very common. Or you literally go off the road into the ditch to the right. I recall a client who had a heart condition, faded, went off the road into a man-made lake. I know you're saying, I don't believe you. Yes, this was on the news. So you never know if you have a medical condition. We have semi-trucks. I know you're not going to believe me. You're going to see a reindeer. You're probably saying, you're making this up. To my left, you're going to see a reindeer. Do you see the reindeer? You're like, what? I know you see the reindeer over there. You're saying, what is going on? So these big semi-trucks, they are demanding attention, oversized load. Yes, that's a reindeer, not a dog. So we have a solid white line. And this discourages us from passing. Because if we cross and hit a car, it is our fault. So eventually we'll all get out. There is a police situation. So I'm just trying to take my time, be patient, and if traffic is moving, we're okay. There's the courtesy vehicle that alerts drivers that there's an accident and drivers need to stay to the right. This is serious. I see a lot of police, ambulance, and also we're doing something called rubbernecking or gawking. You're looking at an accident and you're not really, oh my goodness, there's a lot over there. So we want to first pray and make sure the person's okay. Okay, we put it in God's hands. And then we want to try to avoid all the confusion. And people are just acting crazy. Now I have to turn on my blinker. But this is the HTS. We're all sharing the highway transportation system. I'm gradually coming out, checking. Good, we made it out. Okay, there's police, state police over there is serious. Okay. Looks like a car skid. You can see this. Yep, they skid it. They could have rolled the vehicle. Oh, the window. Oh, man. Oh, yep, it was a rollover. It was a rollover. Those are the, and also rollover. Okay, let's get over. Let's pick up. We'll pray that they're okay. Okay, we're maintaining the speed. Let's keep moving. It's not that serious. I'm at 75. They're about 85. So we want to keep moving. Stay smooth. And you have to be aware in the morning. So that definitely was a rollover accident. We want to be patient and keep moving. And we talked about this in class, another teachable moment. The middle lane is the safest lane. The lane to the right, you're going to have cars and trucks merging on. The black vehicle did not use blinker. We're in the middle lane. The lane to the left is passing. There is the reindeer. I know you don't believe me, but that's the reindeer. Okay, wide load. We want to keep moving. Speed control is consistent. We're moving. Okay, I'm going to lift my foot a little bit. Time is good. And I'm going to keep good speed and good space. And the black car that was doing about 85 or 90 is just cutting off cars. These vehicles are moving. They are moving. And now we have a back up ahead. How do I know? I'm looking ahead. So let's examine this. You need to look ahead 7 to 10 seconds to see backups. We need to have great speed control. And we talked about being in the number one safest lane is the middle lane. Because if I would have got over to the left, I would have hit this black car. Because I thought it was clear, but that black car to the left was in my blind spot. Speed control is consistent. Real smooth. So this is your highway part of your examination. We want to stay in the safest lane, which is the middle. 1001, 1002. We're 3 seconds away from this car ahead of us. You saw the lights pop on. We're looking ahead around the curve, and we're gradually turning the wheel. And if your mom and dad are screaming at you, mom and dad, be loving to your son or daughter, your scholar. No blinker, this threw us off. That's a minus. Anytime you make a directional lane change, you need to use your blinker. Okay, we're going to make a lane change to the right. Mirror, turn signal, blind spot. I made my lane change. Okay, I'm looking ahead. You should see my eyes. I'm looking ahead. I'm looking around too. I do not want to be cut off. A lot of cars here, a lot of things going on. I want to practice good safe driving behavior. My hands are at 8 and 4. AAA recommends 7 and 5. I have longer arms. I'm about 6'4", about 260. I'm gonna go real smooth around the curve, and let's go. So we're taking our time, testing good control, and I'm trying to just Stay consistent. Remember what I talked about communicating with your boss? Good bosses listen. Bosses don't talk, they listen. I'm going around a curve, nice and easy, not turning the wheel. A lot of beginners will jerk the wheel left or right. If you're looking, you are a beginning driver. So what is safe driving behavior? We are driving with our environment. We signal our intention. We're practicing safe defensive driving skills. Thank you. We are slowing down, allowing the white vehicle to come out, but no blinker. That would be a minus. We got fuel. We made sure our car is ready. If we're driving on the highway, we need to take breaks and get out. If you are unfamiliar with these terms, you need to be reviewing the video. There are time codes, timestamps. You can look at it to help you. That was a pretty good blinker. Wasn't perfect, but it was good. I'm maintaining its speed. This truck has a spare tire. You need to know how to change a flat tire. Not in the hand manual, but you need to know. Being consistent. We need to signal early, signal often. We're going to get off on this exit. We're going to squeeze our brakes and gradually slow down. Whenever you're on an exit ramp, I need to see you gradually slow down, but I'm going to show you view other instructors don't. You need to be looking out your back window. Cars are coming up this ramp. We do not want to get rear-ended. This is the I-94 corridor. The ramps are short. We talked about this in class yesterday. Reduce your speed. This is a crossover, and this takes us across the bridge. We're going to turn on our left turn signal. And then we have to stop. This is one of the most common failures. At intersections, we stop. We're waiting for our turn. But notice, the box truck, no blinker. This car has a blinker. The other car has a blinker. The white vehicle has a blinker. We're waiting for a gap or space. Okay, I'm going to come up more. And I'm waiting. I'm not going to cut off a car. I'm waiting for a gap or space. Here's my gap. This is how you execute. We need to be at 30 now. The speed limits have changed. Reduce our speed. Take your time. Time. You have to learn how to drive. I'm showing you in the car, in the virtual classroom, all the skills you need to manifest good driving. Common failure. Stop. S-T-O-P. Minimum 3 seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003. I'm looking where I want to go. We talked about this. I'm making a right turn. I look. You see my eyes. I'm going to make a left turn in the driveway. I'm looking. I'm checking. And then I turn. I want to stay to the right side. Okay. And then I'm going to turn again. You want to pass your tests. You must pass your tests. You must. I strongly suggest you subscribe to me. Driving with Myles. We did some updates. Stay certified driving instructor. I'm going to get it right to safe driving behaviors because we want to be safe. Number one, automatically putting on your seatbelt. Put on your seatbelt when you get in the car. Number two, maintain proper speed at all times. Stay consistent. Number three, maintains a safe following distance. You never see me tailgating. Number four, identifies, understands your response appropriately to traffic, signs, and signals. Number five, demonstrates the proper use of mirrors, inside mirror, left mirror, right mirror. Number six, understands different vehicle capabilities, semi-trucks, cars. Number seven, effectively manages risk, reducing our speed, keeping space. Number seven, the ability to select a gap. pause, stop, look, execute. And number 9, yields to pedestrians. I strongly suggest you take the time to subscribe. Why? Number 1, I'm a 24-year plus veteran. Number 2, we're putting all of this content online. DMV test prep, road test prep, showrunner, long form video where I'm going deep into cars, knowledge test questions, road test questions. We will be interviewing people across the country. Subscribe, give this a thumbs up. Have a blessed day. I'll be going live later today. Bye.